Hello, everyone. Welcome to our beauty professionals call tonight. I am super excited about this one. And we have an awesome speaker for you tonight. My name is Caitlin Morlino. I am a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus. I have been here in Plexus for 8 years, and it kind of feels like yesterday some days, and kind of sometimes it feels like my entire life. But needless to say, I absolutely love what I do here in Plexus. And being in the beauty industry is a huge part of my life. I'll tell you a little bit about my story, and then my friend Jess is going to share hers. Um, so I grew up in a hair salon. My mom has had it now, I think, for 38 years. So I was raised in a salon, sweeping hair, running the cash register, folding towels. Like it was just bred in me. And coming out of high school, like it was a no-brainer. Even if I was going to go to college for something else, I was going to go to hair school first because I could do it with my eyes closed. And I was going to do that first and I was going to work my way through college. So I've always done hair. Absolutely loved it. Went to hair school. I did hair for 12 years. I ran the salon as the manager, co-owner with my mom for a long time. And then COVID happened. And that's kind of where my story really takes a drastic turn. Um, but I've spent time in this industry. My aunt owned a nail and tanning salon, so I worked there. Did bajillion and a half tans in my entire life, like clean and tan in beds, all of the things. Long hours, you guys, in the salon on my feet. But it was my home. This is where I was. And I love doing hair. I loved my clients, guys. I love my clients. Like just the conversations, and you know what I'm talking about. Like they're your people. They're just they just make it all worth it. But I had had my first baby. I went back to work when she was 6 weeks old, and that was really too fast. I had my second baby, but I had already been doing Plexus for a little while, and I took an extended maternity leave. And then COVID shut the world down. And that's when I really had to look at the business I had built in Plexus versus going back to the hair salon with two little babies at home. And you guys, Plexus, I have rheumatoid arthritis. So as a hairstylist, blowouts and rolling my wrists for round brushes, like that's not a good mix, okay? Standing on concrete floors for 12 hours a day, not a good mix. Cutting hair, not a good mix. So I struggled a lot. I struggled a lot, but I was never that person to like wave the arthritis flag, like, hey, I have arthritis. Nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody. But it was really hard on my body. There would be times that I could not get my contacts in the morning because my eyes were so inflamed from inflammation. So I don't know about you guys, but like I know like I'm sure Jess can say doing nails, like it's like your depth perception. Like so when I put glasses on and then I have to like look at people across the salon, like it just was not working. So not being able to get contacts in was a really big deal. Um, Digestively, you guys, like long hours on your feet, you're living on caffeine, you are probably swallowing way too much air because you're inhaling your food and mixing hair color with one hand, eating cold pizza in another. Like, digestively, we're shot, okay? We're living on caffeine, long days inhaling food. And then by the time we get home after working a 12-hour day, it's 8:30 at night, and now we're eating dinner and going to bed. Like, that's not good for anybody's metabolism. So, we're hard on our bodies, like hard on our bodies. And when I started doing Plexus, it was like my clients were like, "What are you doing? You don't look like you're in pain anymore." And I'm like, "Who's like that before? Like nobody said anything." And I'm like, "I'm not. Like my body feels better. My inflammation was decreasing. My joints didn't hurt so bad. I used to have to wear braces on both of my hands to bed for what would be carpal tunnel, but mine was actually from arthritis, not from doing hair. Um, I wasn't having to wear them all the time. I didn't feel like I was like, in a pretzel when I woke up in the morning. Standing on my feet would hurt so bad. My lower back would hurt so bad. And I was noticing that I wasn't having all of those symptoms. I wasn't chugging Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. to be there for my first client, chugging iced coffees from Dunkin'. Like I was good. I was on my pink drink. I had my active in the afternoon. Like it was getting me through, and my body was just thanking me so much for it. Um, so the products came in a perfect time for me and really helped me in the industry. Long hours, beating your body up. Um, I can remember doing weddings. Like I would go do weddings, it would be 8 hours, right? Just updos and stress, weddings, proms, and like you don't eat. Like you don't. And I remember when I introduced Plexus into that, it was amazing. I would drink a protein shake on my way, super quick and easy, like no chewing, like hydrate because you're definitely not going to the bathroom all day. Like hydrate and active. Like it was amazing how I was leaving an 8 hour prom or wedding day, not feeling totally zonked, not coming home and wiped out. So super, super, super thankful for what these products did for me in the land of the industry. I'm going to share a little bit more of my story afterwards, but I want you to meet my friend Jess. I want you to hear her story, you guys. Turn your ears on. It is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Okay, here I am. I am so computer not okay, you got me? Okay. So my name's Jess. I have Sunseekers Tanning and Nail Salon. As I do tanning, nails, pedicures. I also make jewelry, so I'm constantly working with my hands as well. I literally work like 16, 17 hours a day. I basically, before Plexus, I struggled. My clients wouldn't know that I'm struggling, but I was struggling for the hours. Um, I've had the business since I was 21. I'm going on my 30th year in business. So, and I am 51 years old. So it's about time that my life becomes mine again. Thanks to Plexus, of course. So, I guess back in January, Joey introduced me to Plexus. And like most people that start, they're like, oh, I'll take it here or there, and I was not faithful with it. Well, let me tell you, all I needed was a little push from Joey and say, listen, it's not going to work if you're not faithful with it. You got to be faithful with it. March of 28th, I started being faithful with it. And I just hit my 7th month on Plexus and I lost 61.8 pounds. And actually tomorrow's weigh in. So I really feel like I probably lost probably another pound, so I'm super excited for that. For those of you that are really struggling with the business and working the amount of time, even if you only work like 6 hours or whatever, it's still a lot. It's going in early, doing your day, doing the cleanup. You got to take care of yourself, and it took me a long time to realize that if we're not here you know, day to day for the clients, where are they going to go? You're leaving them as well. So, um, same thing. I do the hydrate, I do the active, I do the protein shakes because, we don't have time to eat on the go. We're like, I'm book solid, one after another, after another, after another. Quick running to the bathroom. They're like, oh my God, did you pee already? Yes, I did. We have it down to a science. So I literally do my protein shake. I do my hydrate. Sometimes I do two actives if I have to, just to get something in me. I also do a light snack. I do my pink drink in the afternoon, and then I still eat late at night, unfortunately. But the good thing is, I don't eat a lot like I normally do. Like, I would literally go home and eat a full course meal. I would eat the spaghetti, the bread. Now you're lucky if I get a slice of pizza in or I get some tomatoes in. I mean, what this product has done to my life is fully amazing. I would be coming home. I work right next to Dunkin' Donuts, unfortunately. So I would be spending 16 to $20 a day on Dunkin', and that would give me like between my caffeine and my sugar, thinking that that's going to keep me going all day long. And It wasn't. It wasn't. I was getting the highs, lows, highs, lows. I was miserable. So doing Plexus without doing the donuts and the iced teas with the artificial sweetener, like that has just totally changed my life. I don't crave it no more thanks to the pink drink. I don't know, like I really should know the scientific end behind it, but whatever is in the pink drink, this is just water, by the way. Too late for the pink drink. Whatever is in that pink drink, I'm in. Sign me up. Give me it for life. I like literally like if I couldn't afford it, I would figure out a way to get it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But my thing is bringing in clients, introducing them to the product and stuff has been so easy for me. Like literally I they see it in me. Like it has changed my world completely. Like not that I was ever miserable at work because I loved what I did, but I just wasn't true to myself. Like I literally had to fake it some days and people would never know that I'm faking it, but I hated myself. Like I literally would get up in the morning and like, okay, here we go again. Let's see but now I can actually live the life that I need to live with all the products. And I like my plan. I call this a plan. This is not a diet to me because as soon as I say the word diet, I sabotage myself. This is what my husband tells me. He goes, you hear the word, you say diet, and you say you can't have. Well, on Plexus, a good thing, it's about health. So if your inside is feeling better, the rest of it just comes. That's how I feel. Truly, I wish I would have listened to him a lot earlier because I think I would have been more at my goal weight. I literally have 37 more pounds to lose to get to my goal weight. So I'm super excited. Thanks to Joey for introducing it to me. And I just found out that I won my Cancun trip. So I'm really stoked about that. Going to Cancun in February with everybody. So I'm so excited. I'm trying to think what else so as far as telling your customers and your clients, people that are interested in the product, if you're authentic about what like if you really believe in the product, it's just gonna kind of like sell itself. And that's how people are like, oh my God, Jess, what are you doing? Or I'll be like, oh, I'm doing a reset today. Well, tell me more because like all the products that I've ever tried with Plexus, I love. So when I did my first reset, it had the hydrate in it, it had the active in it, it had the restore, which I was not crazy about the taste, but I liked how it made me feel. So, like, I feel like the products that you take, you have to give it time. It's not going to happen overnight. Like, I literally, for the first month and a half, I literally was, I wouldn't say that I lost that much weight, but I started feeling better. And if you feel better, I think everything just comes in tune with your body then. And that like now I'm walking, not that I'm walking all the time, but if I'm running ahead of schedule for the shop, I'm around walking the front part of the parking lot until my next person comes. So I would have never did that before. I would have been sitting eating a donut, or maybe munchkins. Who knows? But yeah, I definitely believe if you allow the product to work for yourself, you selling it to your customers and stuff is going to come so naturally. And that's how people will be like, oh, what does it taste like? And I always have an extra bag of the slim or the active with me at the shop, and I'll give them a sample of it to see, take it home, see what you think of it, and I mean, they love it. So they start ordering it. So really excited. So I don't know what else to say.
I love that. I love it so much. So exciting. Congratulations on your Cancun trip also.
Yeah,
That
thank
is
you.
well deserved. But you guys, I love just hearing like the similarities between our stories of like she's like my clients didn't know I was suffering, like they didn't know how I felt, right? Because
Yeah.
as our as nail technicians or estheticians or stylists, like I always say we have these like invisible PhDs at the end of our names, right?
Oh
People
my
sit in our
God.
chair and it's about them. Like it is about
Yes.
them. They're here to talk to us. We're here to listen to them. Like they don't want to hear our problems. Like, right? They don't, so we just show up to work. We give them the service. And, but then when people start calling you out, it was like when they were saying to me, like, you don't look like you're in pain. I'm like, whoever told you that I was in pain? Like,
Yeah.
even they're saying to just like, what are you doing? Like, it's because the change is coming from the inside and you
Hmm.
truly just feel better. And I think it's so important to fuel our bodies the right way. I know that, like she's saying, getting the sugar and the caffeine drinks. If y'all, if I go, hand on the Bible, if I go to Starbucks or I go to Dunkin' right now and I order what I used to order, which I didn't think was that bad, which I still don't think was that bad, I will be sicker than sick by the time I'm
Mm.
done drinking it. Like,
Yep,
I will get a
absolutely.
migraine. I will feel horrible. Like, I'll literally feel my blood turn into like sludge. Like like the glucose just gunk right up. Like you feel terrible because your body starts to function so efficiently that once you start to reintroduce all of that junk, even if it's one time, you notice like
Absolutely.
quickly how terrible you feel. Um, so we have to take care of our bodies, right? We have to take care of our bodies. We are showing up for other people. We are standing. We are putting in long hours. We're not sleeping great. Like, you have to support your body in the right way. And I was definitely one of those people that didn't know how bad I felt until I felt good. Like, once I felt good, I was like, how did you do it? Like, how were you doing this, feeling that way? So I want to encourage everybody that if you're like, yeah, that's me, coffee's inhaling my food. I have the ups, the downs, the crash. I got to find the next thing of chocolate, got to find the 2 o'clock coffee after the lunch. Like, if that is you, you are in the right place. We have got the right products for you. And I just want to touch real quick on what Jess was saying about sharing with her clients. So I am now retired from doing hair. I retired from doing hair in 2020. After COVID, I never went back to the hair salon. Um, I went into the top less than 1% of the company and started earning six figures from home with my babies. So it didn't make sense for me to go back to work. However, there is times where I wish I was still in the salon because I would be able to talk to so many people. Because here's the thing, our clients trust us, right? If they're letting you do their nails, if they're letting you spray tan them, if they are letting you do their hair, they already trust you, right? How many times are we making suggestions about collagens or vitamins or go get yourself some biotin or like, and we don't get paid for that, right? Like 9 times out of 10, your salon is not carrying those products, right? But we're always suggesting them. So, as a stylist or even an owner, there is a massive opportunity for another stream of income in Plexus because it aligns with what we do so well. It is high quality products, high quality ingredients. They're getting great customer service because it's coming from you and they already love your customer service. And there's no overhead. You don't have to stock products, you don't have to ship products. It is very, very, very minimal overhead. So, as a stylist or a nail tech or an esthetician, you may be, you can increase your streams of income without having to take any more time away from what you're already doing. Like you're busy, right? Jen said she's like, I'm like back to back to back, right? She finishes somebody, she checks them out, she cleans her stuff, the next person sits down. She doesn't have all of this extra time to sit down and do all these things. But guys, we talk the whole time anyway, right? I always say I cut a little bit of hair and I talk a lot. Like that's what would happen. You're having these conversations anyway. How are you? Oh, I'm not sleeping good. Oh, I'm having trouble losing weight. Oh, I've been having migraines. Oh, I went to the doctor for this. You're having the conversations anyway. You now just have a really good solution to offer them. And the trust
Mhm.
is already there. And the products work. If you take them, they work. So, as you have your book that's already full, you can capitalize on your clients and be making suggestions for collagen or multivitamins that actually they can buy from you. And what I've seen a lot, what we do at our salon and what I've seen other salons starting to do is they'll actually get the owner of the salon. So if you're an owner, this would work for your benefit. And if you are on here and you work for a salon, this is something that you should share. You can get your owner signed up, and then all of the employees can have their own accounts under the owner. And they will be able to make extra money that the owner does not have to pay out overhead or taxes on. Like it is, they are their own entity. So it stays within the house, right? Your clients are going to have better nail condition, better hair condition, better skin condition because they're taking care of themselves from the inside out. But everybody's getting an additional stream of income without the overhead. Last thing I'm going to touch on because I feel like this is something that is it was super relevant for me. Um, a lot of times in the industry, you don't have like weeks of paid vacation, right? If you're not here and you're not sitting down doing it, if you're not cutting the hair, you're not getting paid, right? You're 9 times out of 10, they're not handing you paid vacations. So one, if you're not there, you're not getting paid. Number two, a lot of salons do not have retirement plans right now. Okay. So again, once you stop working, like what is the plan? Unless you have already set up your own Roth or all of the things, having an additional stream of income in this industry is amazing. My daughter got really, really sick when she was 15 months old. And because of my extra stream of income with Plexus, I was able to walk away from my chair for 3.5 weeks and just be mom and not have to worry about how was I going to get paid? How are we going to pay the bills? What are we going to do? Because I had an additional stream of income. If you went through COVID doing hair or anything in this industry, unemployment's really not our best friend. Like it's really not. So having that additional stream of income, like you don't have an additional stream of income knowing that you're going to need it. You have it for when you don't know that you're going to need it. Okay. So this is such an opportunity that when your body starts to wear down, you can take a step back because you have that additional stream of income. Because this is a tough industry. So I people in this industry, nail techs, estheticians, massage therapists, hairstylists, are really, really, really good at this business. And we're really good at multitasking. So if you're on here, what I want to do is encourage you to ask your questions, talk to the person that invited you to either join us tonight or watch the recording, ask your questions, take that first step because you are not going to be sorry. You are going to love how you feel and you are going to love having extra income in your pocket. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. It was so nice to have you.
Thank you.